We are going to see about data abstraction and different levels of data abstraction in this video. So this is the main concept of the database management system. What is called data abstraction? We'll see what is data abstraction. Data abstraction is nothing but hiding information from the user. That is, a database system always have a collection of interrelated data. So there are a set of programs that are needed to create a database. So in such a way, we create a database hiding all the major information that is used for creating a database from the end user. So actually, hiding data from the user is called data abstraction. Now, there are different levels of abstraction that we are going to look into. So now we'll look upon the data abstraction. There are three levels of data abstraction. That is, number one is the physical level, number two is the logical level, and number three it is the view level. So we'll see one by one what are all these. Now all these three levels will lead to the abstraction of data from the user. Now we'll see what is physical level. Physical level is the lowest level of abstraction, and it describes how the data are actually stored in the database. Now what is meaning of how the data is stored? So whether we have a complex database or whether we have a simple database, whatever it is, now it has to be stored in the form of tables. Now the how here refers to whether we need a number of tables to represent our data, or is it enough if we have only a single table to represent our data? And then it leads to the next question, whether we need a number of rows, how many number of rows we need to fulfill our need of developing that particular database, how many number of columns are needed, what are those related data. So all these constitute to physical level. Next, we'll see about the logical level. Now, logical level is the second highest level of abstraction. Now, this level describes what type of data are stored in the database and the relationship between the data. Whether the table has a primary key, it should have a primary key. Is there a foreign key in the particular table? How many number of columns has to be substituted? What are the different data types that are that has to be given to the attributes that are kept in the particular table? So all these are described in this particular logical level. So this logical level may sometimes be very simpler form, or it can also be in a complex form. Whatever it is, these data are hidden from the user. So user does not know whether how many number of rows are there in the table, how many number of columns are substituted in the particular table, etc. All these are hidden from the end users. Now this we call physical data independence. So this is the second level of abstraction, that is logical level. Now we'll move on to the next level, that is the view level. This is the third highest level in the data abstraction. So this helps the user to view only a part of the database, and the entire database are hidden from the user. So whatever the user needs, it alone will be given to the user. So if they need only certain part of a table, only 2 or 3 rows from the table are necessary, whatever it is, only that particular data that is being needed by the user is given in this view level. So to simplify the data, whatever that is accessed by the user from the complete database can be viewed in this view level. So that is facilitated by this view level. So view level of abstraction simplifies and the work, and it is the interactive level between the user and the system. So this is the high end level of the data abstraction. So these are the different types of data abstraction that is commonly used in the database management system. So thanks for watching this e-content. Thank you.